can't like think that you're going to get through whatever you're trying to do on your own, because you know the most successful people on this earth don't get to where they are just by themselves. There's always a team behind it. Hi guys, welcome back to HR Talks with Lish, where we talk all things HR. Join me on this journey to success from a HR student perspective, hopefully one day becoming a HR professional. Guys, thank you so much for joining me once again for another video. I'm just so hyped up and like just excited at the fact that this channel is growing every single day. I'm seeing more subscribers and seeing people commenting, showing the love, so thank you very much. Today I'm really excited because today's YouTube video, I'm actually using a tripod to record instead of, let me show you what I was using before. So before I was using this hole puncher, right, and I'd put my phone in this little bit here to prop it up, and then I'd pile it on top of a stack of books. That's what I was using to record my videos. Like guys, I'm telling you, yeah, I've actually started out basic. I don't even have any high quality things. Everything's recorded from my phone. Might even make a YouTube video about that actually, to inspire you guys, because yeah, I started from nothing and I still don't have too much. The only thing I've invested in now is a tripod, so yeah. But yeah guys, I'm feeling a bit more YouTube-y. So yeah, anyway guys, please could you like, comment, subscribe, share, click the notification bell as well guys, so that you're always notified when I post a video. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk about 3 of the 8 core behaviors that I think stand out the most for me personally, and how I think that you can enhance these skills to then help you get into the HR industry or any kind of industry that you're trying to get into. I feel like these 3 core behaviors that I've picked out, personally, I believe that if you excel in these 3 areas specifically, then all the other core behaviors that I mentioned in the last video, you can easily adapt these methods to them. So I'm just going to focus on 3, just so I can be a bit more specific. The first behavior that I feel like you could really develop your skills in certain ways is the professional courage and influence behavior. So obviously, being a person of professional courage and influence means that you're participating in discussing certain things in the business, and you're trying to influence others by like the way that you come across as a person who's just like really out there and who's spoken well, and like somebody who really wants to kind of drive the business forward. So that's in a business kind of context, let's say. So in order to enhance those skills, I feel like it's important that we take part in certain discussions and stuff. So what I mean by that is, at the moment in my church, we have Bible talks like every week, where we have like a topic that's based on literally things that are happening in the world as we see it, and those topics, we link it back to the Bible and we have discussions, we share our thoughts, we share our opinions on it. And literally, for me personally, it's helping me to build my courage to kind of step out of my comfort zone and do things I don't usually do, because I've had the opportunity to lead these Bible talks and really spark discussion between people. And that's really what you need to be doing when you're in a company as well. You know what I mean? Like, you need to be trying to spark discussion. You need to be sparking ideas in other people. You need to be finding that courage to speak up about different things. And I feel like being in discussions, not like you don't have to be in like Bible discussions, but if you do want to, holler me and you can come through to the one I'm in. But yeah, like you can be in any kind of discussions. Like there's so many like forums, even like online, that talk about HR even, and whatever industry that you're trying to go into, where you can literally just start conversation. In terms of HR, there's a CIPD community hub thing where you can, like, if you've got issues about it, you can even talk about it and people will respond to you. And it's kind of like we're sharing all our thoughts and ideas, and this is what you need to do in business anyway. So that's something that I recommend. And also another thing that I recommend is maybe looking at like online courses and stuff that can help with like speaking and speaking publicly and stuff, because once you kind of like gain that knowledge of understanding like how to express yourself publicly, you can express yourself anywhere. Do you know what I mean? So why not go for that kind of course maybe to help you enhance those skills? There's a girl that I follow, her name's Hayley. I can't remember her last name, but I'll link it down, or I'll put it like down here somewhere. But yeah, she basically is an international keynote speaker, and I really look up to her because, you know, she came from doing speaking engagements where, you know, she wasn't even getting paid for doing it, but like she just went out, she tried her best, tried to do her best in her speaking engagements. They weren't always perfect, but you know, as time progressed on, like now she's speaking in how many different countries around the world. Like, you know, she's got that voice and she can help other people. And even though like she's speaking to like thousands of people or whatnot, I mean, us just getting public speaking skills anyway, we don't have to necessarily be talking to crowds, but it's just good to kind of know like how to kind of approach certain situations. So that's something I'd recommend as well. I actually did pay for one of her webinars that she did the other day, which I found quite useful. Literally, she provided like PowerPoint slides. She was talking about what she went through, and you get to keep that kind of like, I've got that now on my desktop where I can go back to it anytime, and it's only exclusive to people who've kind of paid for that. But she also has little options of, she's like on Insta and Twitter and everything, and she's really saying all these inspirational things, and she's even coming out with videos talking about it. So, you know, I would recommend maybe looking up certain people of influence just to help you to maybe see how you can expand on those skills to then be somebody who's professionally, like someone who's got professional courage, and someone who also then has influence. Because when people see you've got that confidence, other people are going to look at you and be like, oh, okay, she's confident, you know, like, you know, they'll want to have you participate in more things. I feel like it's important that we speak up, we don't act shy, like, you know, we ask questions. I'm talking to myself here, guys, as well, because listen, I'm always saying, oh guys, you know, I don't want to speak, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. Listen, that fear inside of me, like, I can't live like that. You know, we can't live like that. We've got to be bold, we've got to be motivated, and we've got to try our hardest to develop ourselves in these skill sets so that when it's time to go out into the working world, or if you're in the working world already or whatnot, you are prepared and you're ready. So, as I said, these skills, they're not necessarily specific to HR, but it's something that I'm doing at the moment, and I definitely think it's helping me for my future career, like choices and options. So yeah, that's what I think on professional courage. And now we're going to speak about the next point. The next core value, which I think is like really important and just can help you just in all aspects of life, is the commercial drive core behavior. I think this one's really important because, like, you need to have knowledge of business in general, and I feel like that's something that everyone should kind of have anyway. Just understanding what's going on. And commercial drive, having that commercial awareness, means like understanding what's going on in the world right now. So obviously, you know, watching the news, reading articles, reading papers that are associated with even HR. So like there's a CIPD, like they email me all the time. I'm not saying I read all the articles, I should, to be honest, because it would help me in it to stay clued up on what's going on. But yeah, like they email me articles because I'm a member, so like they literally every day there's like some kind of news going on in there, and I feel like when I do read it, I do get something out of it. It's like, oh, okay, this is happening in HR today. But not necessarily just that. Like I also downloaded the Financial Times as well on my phone, because I'm a uni student. I actually get it for free, so guys, you should check that out because you might be able to get Financial Times for free. You might not have to pay for it. And yeah, on that, I'm just like literally seeing what's going on, like in terms of business and like money and stuff, because that's an area that I'm kind of weaker at. So I was like, okay, let me just maybe do a bit of research in that. And also I listen to podcasts, guys. I'm gonna put a link up here somewhere, so that you can check out my podcast video on 3 of my favorite podcasts, and how I find them informative and stuff. Because literally just listening to podcasts in general, like literally I'm understanding a lot about what's going on in the world, like from different people's perspective and stuff, and also like what's going on in business. Like I listen to a business podcast as well. Like, it's just good to kind of involve yourself in understanding what goes on in different aspects of everything. You don't actually have to be an expert in everything, but just having an awareness, I feel like that can get you far. finally, guys, the last like core behavior that I think that you should definitely try and, you know, enhance your skills in is working inclusively. So working inclusively basically just means, you know, making sure that you're incorporating others in what you're doing. And I think that that is a really important skill to kind of build on, because literally in this life, yeah, you can't do everything on your own. We need to help each other, literally. So how I'm going to relate this one is, I'll say an example is at uni at the moment. I have a few group chats going on. Shout out to the HR MSc group chat, and also shout out to my little group chat with my closer friends in uni. Literally, those group chats are life. And sometimes, you know, when I just pop up to my friends in general as well, like and they're able to support me and we're just helping each other, we're helping each other learn, that's the best thing that you can do. Because when you go into the workplace as well, that's what we're going to be doing. We need to be helping each other out. Everybody's trying to, you know, build to get to a certain goal. Like we've all in departments, so obviously in this case HR, there's going to be an overarching goal that everybody in that department have to work towards. So if you're just working on your own individually, like how is that even going to work out? So even I would say, like, if you're a student and, you know, you're just working on stuff, but you're not involving others, or people asking you for help and you don't really want to do that, that's something you're going to have to change, to be honest. Because at the end of the day, we all need to help each other out, because we're all trying to get to one goal. So shout out to my HR groups where, you know, we ask questions in there and people are responding to you and trying to get help from each other. Because sometimes, like, even the lecturers, like, sometimes we don't even know what they're talking about, you know. Sometimes we don't understand what they're trying to say, or sometimes we don't get the help that we need, so we have to like rely on each other. And that's the best thing that you can do, like help one another to get to that goal. So yeah, I would say, like, just making sure that you're not, you know, selfish in certain areas. I mean, I might as well say it how it is. You can't like think that you're going to get through whatever you're trying to do on your own, because, you know, the most successful people on this earth don't get to where they are just by themselves. There's always a team behind it. So like having that kind of persona and that kind of personality already, if that's something you got, cool. If that's something you need to work on, you need to work on it. But I feel like that is something that you need to do, incorporate yourself with others, ensure that everybody's working together as one to get to where you need to be. And that is easily going to transfer over to if you're going into HR or any other career. So guys, that is the video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you got something out of it, because yeah, I'm just trying to give off information that I know about and just like help you guys in some kind of way. Even if it's just one little thing that you got from this, like that's something for me and I'm happy. So yeah, so guys, please subscribe to the channel if you're loving the content. I'm grateful for you guys, seriously, like seriously so grateful. So yeah, if you're loving the content, as I said, keep liking, keep subscribing, keep commenting, and yeah, just pour out all that love, guys, because it's appreciated. And I'm just happy. I'm actually happy. Like everything's just going well. Like we glowing, we out here, we doing this, we doing that, we all building, we're all growing, we're all gonna be entrepreneurs, we're all gonna be success stories. Listen, 10 years time, me and my followers, we're gonna have that connection. We already got that connection. But yeah, guys, listen, guys, I'm just excited for the future. I'm excited for the future. I'm excited to see where this channel goes. Sorry, I'm just talking a lot, but yeah, love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video.